flag racing time. Let's get this show on the road.
Oh, the 6 dance triumph. Only it's Charlie Davenport.
Finish it!
It's gonna be Alex Fletcher. It's going to be Mike Fink Jr., number 38, winning at Daytona.
Here comes the 19. Trey Wright wins the Indianapolis 200. And he's gonna win his second race here under the lights at Kansas.
A part-time driver's gonna steal it here at Charlotte. Local millions will win the Coca-Cola 600.
We are the NIRA.
We are the NIRA.
We are the NIRA.
We are the NIRA.
Hello, this is Freedomator, and welcome to the Monster Mile in Dover, Delaware, capital of the first state here. It's a beautiful day here in the northeast. Temperatures around 85 degrees, winds blowing about 10 miles an hour. But a good crowd on hand here for this. The Canadian National Rail 400 here on the concrete Monster Mile. Casey Holland scored her first pole position of the season. Is going to roll off from the first position alongside Jimmy Hogan to the green flag here in just a few minutes. Coming into this race, your point standings. Kanan Biller, after his win last week at Kansas, has an 8-point lead over Trey Smith. J.D. Figueroa, Titan Nicholas, and Chase Miller round out the top 5, all within 23 points of each other. In fact, let's throw in Chase Buck, who is technically in 6th place in points right now, but he is actually tied with Chase Miller. Chase Miller getting the tiebreaker with more top 5s. And, well, surely this is going to be a race that shakes up the standings. Last time we came here, it was Stephen Colon in the 25 getting his first and so far only win in the Cabela's Cup Series. Will he be able to repeat? Will we see someone come from the back to the front? We will see. This is a kind of a difficult track to pass on, but it is very accident prone, and when cars get sideways, there is very little room to avoid. So we'll see what happens here. Meantime, let's go down trackside. We'll get your starting lineup, and we'll get this pace lap started. And the engines fire here at Dover. 42 going to roll off here for 80 laps here in the Canadian National Rail 400. Casey Holland, Jimmy Hogan, Evan Hunter, Eli Bright, Trey Smith, Ryan Benjamin, Trey Wright, Darren Arnsdorf, Colton Yo, and Owen Miles going to round out the top 10. We're going to take a look and scroll through the rest of your starting lineup here. Looks like everyone's able to get off and going smoothly. Everyone will head down the back straightaway. While this is a difficult track to pass on, again, it can happen, and there's plenty of time to get up to the front. 80 laps, and of course, there's going to be at least 2 pit cycles in this race. I would say around the 30s, and then again around the 60s, and then we'd be all out to the end. We'll see. Pace car comes down. Casey Holland, Jimmy Hogan, Evan Hunter, Eli Bright, Trey Smith going to lead us down to the green flag. Ladies and gentlemen, it's green flag racing time. Let's get this show on the road. Pole sitter Casey Holland going to lead lap number 1 here at Dover. Jimmy Hogan falls into 2nd. Evan Hunter to 3rd. Eli Bright 4th. Trey Smith 5th. But now looking on the inside of Eli Bright, Trey Smith. Look at this mess behind, though. All 2 and even 3 wide in some cases right here. So you see a Pikes Peak winner, Noah Clifton. They're on the outside of that. Nathan Stapleton and JD Figueroa up there in the middle of that as well. Meantime, we're going to go back up to the front here as we see the field fan out. This track has multiple grooves, so you will see them use the top side, but genuinely or preferably going to want to be on that bottom side going around this mile oval here at the at Dover Downs. Casey Holland still leading as we're on to lap 4. Evan Hunter going to look to the inside in that 11 on Jimmy Hogan in the 77. They'll be side by side. Hogan's going to hold on though. Got the good jump going into turn 3 that time. On to lap 5. It's still Casey Holland, Jimmy Hogan, Evan Hunter, Eli Bright going to take a look to the inside though. And he might make it stick there on that low line. He's nosing ahead at the 11. And he's going to take the 3rd position away from Evan Hunter. Meanwhile, Trey Wright's going to look to the inside of Trey Smith. It's the Trey and Trey show behind Evan Hunter and Eli Bright. And at the line, give it to Trey Smith for the moment. Going off into turn 1. I believe Wright's going to get it on that low side. Not quite yet. They're still side by side. Trey Smith coming in 2nd in the points, just 8 behind Kanan Biller, just currently sitting just outside the top 10 in the 11th position. There he is in that subway car, just behind William Brock and Darren Arnsdorf. And Chase Miller in the 10 getting up in the mirror of Biller. Now Miller's going to go to the inside of Biller. Biller side by side through turn 3 and 4. Give it to the Valvoline number 10 on the inside. Nope, Biller got him at the line, and he is going to clear him back. What a run he got coming off of turn 4 there. The 19 of Chase Buck going to look to the inside. Oh, contact with Niall O'Hare. He holds on to it and saves it. This is crazy stuff here at Dover. Oh, that's Creed Daniel into the back of 2-time winner Nick Kennedy. They're going to stay straight there. Now he'll go to the inside of Jamison Thal and Brady Ugest. Brady Ugest, the Las Vegas winner. They're still 3 wide in front of them. Nick Kennedy, the Auto Club and Richmond winner, has experience winning on the shorter tracks, and this is technically not considered a short track. It might as well be. It operates like one. It's a bigger version of Bristol once you get down to it, and oh my goodness, Dale Lightning, I don't know if you saw that, but Dale Lightning almost got turned by Sam and Osgood in the 40 there, or 29 rather, as they came off turn number 2 there. But they held on to it. Now Sam and Osgood's going to look to the inside, and they're going to be side by side through turn 1 and 2. Speaking of 40, how about Rodney Crouch there in the 40? On the outside of Ben Groch in the 78, he's making that outside line work. Currently sitting in the 27th position. It's not an ideal start for Rodney Crouch, still searching for his first career points-paying Cabela's Cup Series victory, but he's got his work cut out for him today. 4 wide behind! Oh, big crash going into turn 3. Travis Crampton, Nottingham Scott, Keegan Thompson, and somehow everyone else makes it through. Caution is out. Casey Holland leads. Jimmy Hogan, Eli Bright, Trey Smith, Evan Hunter, Trey Wright, Colton Yo, William Brock, Ryan Benjamin, Darian Arnsdorf. Caution number 1 here at the Monster Mile. And everyone down on the apron. Will they come down the pit road? Yes, we will see the first pit cycle here. So definitely going to have at least one more. This is already going to be a 2-stop race. It was last season, even with just 60 laps last season, this being 80 laps now. Maybe it will be a 3-stop race, we'll see. But as everyone comes down, Chase Buck looks like he's the first one to get into a stall. Of course, Casey Holland going to come all the way down to stall number 1, having started on the pole position for today's race. Likely it's going to be a quick service here, I would think. I don't think that they would get 4 tires here. But I'll be darned, Casey Holland looks like they are going to go for 4 tires. Everyone here, 4 tires and fuel. It's going to be Holland out first ahead of Hogan, Wright, and Hogan, Smith rather, then Wright and Bright. Yo, Benjamin, Hunter, Miller, Brock going to be the top 10 coming off the pit road there. Casey Holland searching for her 2nd career win. Won a couple of weeks ago at Talladega. Absolutely dominated Nashville, but didn't get the win. Having a good start here at Dover Downs. Well, while we're still pacing under this caution, let's go ahead and take a look back and see what happened to bring out the first yellow flag period of this race. So watch here as they come down the front straightaway. Ben Young, Kennedy Jezorski on the inside of Keegan. They're already 3 wide. Then Nonagon and Crampton get to the inside. Now they're 4 wide. They touch coming off 2 and just get scrunched together, tipped into the inside. Crampton slammed hard on that inside wall. Nonagon, Scott, Keegan Thompson. Looked like Ben Young got through relatively clean, but nevertheless, first caution out here at White Lightning at Dover Downs. Let's take a look from another angle here. So watching from overhead, as you see the 17 and 21 go to the inside. It's just going to get too tight coming off of 2 here. They're going to slide into each other, and Young gets the sandwich there. He is able to make it through. What a save by that 6. But everyone else not so lucky. But the track is clear. We're good to go, so let's head to the restart here at Dover. Welcome back. We're here with your live picture here at Dover International Speedway. Casey Holland, Jimmy Hogan, Trey Smith, Trey Wright, and Eli Bright going to be the top 5 coming to restart after this first caution of the race. Nobody out of the race so far as a result of that first incident, but Crampton and Keegan Thompson restarting from the back of the field. Waiting for that green flag to come out. There it is. We're racing again at Dover. Holland gets a good launch there on that 42. 77 of Hogan. Slipped a little bit there. Now he's slipping some more. Could that allow Trey Smith to get to the inside? How about Trey Wright in the 38? Making a move on the inside of the 2nd place points man. Trey Smith trying to get enough points today to get the points lead back from Kanan Biller, who appears now is starting to work his way up. Saw him on the inside of Chase Buck in the 19. That's for 12th place. Or 11th place, rather, as Darren Arnsdorf slips back. Meanwhile, up front, Jimmy Hogan is right on the backside of Casey Holland going through turn 3 and 4. Holland's going to slip up. Hogan's going to be right there down low, side by side off the front stretch. Off into turn 1. Hogan's going to take the Jasper 77 way down low. He's going to make it stick. And Jimmy Hogan to the race lead here at the Monster Mile. Trey Smith also clears Trey Wright for the 3rd position, but Colton Yo and Net Zero is arriving on the scene for Haas CNC Racing, side by side behind Evan Hunter and Eli Bright. Bright's going to be on the low line, but will Hunter be able to chop him off soon enough? He will not. Eli Bright will take over the 6th position. Colton Yo going to go to the inside of Trey Wright. That's for 4th place. Meantime, Casey Holland in the 42. Trying to find a way by the 77 of Jimmy Hogan. Meantime, here's your points leader, Kanan Biller, coming in. Going to the inside of Chase Buck. That's for 11th place. With Trey Smith up running in 3rd. He's only got an 8-point gap right now to Smith. And right now, things ended right now, they would be tied in points. Actually, no, Smith would be 1 point ahead because Buck did beat Biller back to the stripe that time. So right now, it'd be 1 point to the good, to the points lead for Trey Smith. And Kanan Biller, who's already had an amazing season so far, trying to make it even better as he goes to the inside of William Brock. That's for 10th place. Chase Buck's not going to let him get far away, though. Buck is one of these guys we have not talked about very much this season. Had an incredibly quiet season to this point, but it's not been all bad. He's coming in 6th in the standings, and he is only 23 points out of the lead. So very much looking for a great run here. He's already having a great run sitting in the 12th position. Absolutely nothing to scoff at there, but would definitely like it to be better if he wants to get up in the top 5 in points here. Speaking of the top 5, let's take a look at where Titan Nicholas is here in the 43. There he is, right behind Ben George in the 78. Back in the 29th place, and with him coming in 4th in points, this is not what he needs. Same so for JD Figueroa in the 12, who currently, right now, is sitting in the, good grief, the 31st position on the track right now. And that's going to be bad for him. What a save by Ben Young. Almost off the nose of Dale Lightning there coming off turn 2. That's the 3rd time we've seen that this race. Turn 2 is definitely going to be the trouble spot today. We're going to have to watch for that. Meantime, let's check up front as Jimmy Hogan pulling away with a sizable gap over Trey Wright in the 38. Trey Smith to 3rd, Casey Holland to 4th, and Colton Yo into the top 5. Evan Hunter 6th, Ryan Benjamin 7th, Eli Bright and Chase Miller side by side for 8th. At the moment, give it to Chase Miller. And 10th, looks like Kanan Biller and William Brock are going to go side by side. Chase Buck right in the middle of it there. Niall O'Hara waiting in the wings to pounce in case something goes wrong. It's like Eli Bright's going to get the spot from Chase Miller. Kanan Biller into 10th ahead of William Brock. Of course, expecting at least one more pit cycle before this race is over. I would venture to say around lap 50 or so, since they pit under that last caution. They don't need to pit as early as they would have had to before if we had gone caution free. So depending on what strategy these guys take, they could be able to make it to the end, they could not be able to. We'll see when the fuel window or pit window opens up. I would still say around lap 50 or so. We'll see how long this run goes. The caution came out on lap 12, restarted on lap 17. It's going to be interesting to see what strategy these guys pull. Meantime, this is Evan Hunter going to the inside of Casey Holland. That's for 4th place on the grid right now. And right now it's going to be Casey Holland potentially working on that outside. Back to the line. Give it to Casey Holland by just a nose over Evan Hunter in the 11. Meanwhile, Trey Wright has run down Jimmy Hogan. He's going to be right on the backside here going through turn 3. He almost turned him coming off turn 2 that time. And 3 wide behind for 4th. Oh my goodness. Casey Holland almost up into the wall. Colton Yo has to drop out of it now. Trey Wright not able to make the move just yet. If they get side by side, this man right here would love to pounce. And points leader, Kanan Biller, right in the middle of this. My goodness. He wants to keep his car clean and get a good finish. He's done a good job so far, absolutely. And he got out of that. Very good job by Kanan Biller to get out of that situation there. Even later in the run, we're seeing a lot of wide racing going on here at Dover Downs. But as the tires fall off even further and the fuel gets used up, we're gonna have to talk strategy and see who comes down first. Meantime, side by side for the lead, Trey Wright has the edge on Jimmy Hogan going off into turn 3. Hogan's going to try to work that top side. Still side by side coming through turn 4. At the line, Jimmy Hogan, I believe. Yes, just by a nose over Trey Wright that time. Meanwhile, Wright still fighting on the inside. I think he's going to clear him now. Yes, he will. On 38. Lap 38, car 38 goes to the lead here at Dover. Just shy of halfway here in the CN Rail 400. Now 42 laps to go. This has been a fun race so far to watch, absolutely, but again, still waiting for that final pit cycle. Still thinking it'd be around lap 50 or so. How about Jamison Thole, though, in the 23 here? He's another one of those guys who has had a really quiet season to this point. He hasn't had a great oh, no! Chase Miller on the inside! Oh, it's blown up! Chase Miller in the 10. Big problems under the hood of that car. And Mopar has gone kaboom here in the first state. Oh my goodness. The 5th place pointsman coming in, who was having a great day so far to that point. He's not going to have a great finish. But going back to Jamison Thole here, he's a guy who's coming into this race in 33rd in the standings, a good 81 points out of it coming in. He needs a good run to turn his season around. And battling up there with Eli Bright, he's sitting in the 11th position right now in that Waste Management Dodge. So credit where credit's due. He is doing a fantastic job with that Bill Davis entry. And last season's rookie of the year, Mitchell Collins in the 2. He's had a pretty quiet season to this point as well. Not a very good season at all. He sits 35th in the standings right now after a not so good run at Kansas. Fell from 24th to 35th, 89 points back of Kanan Biller. Doing a good job here so far. 14th in the line right now. Just trying to hold on for dear life as we are just past halfway here at Dover. We'll check in up front. We'll give you a field rundown here. It's Trey Wright leading, Jimmy Hogan, Evan Hunter 3rd, Trey Smith 4th, Colton Yo 5th, and 3 wide for 6th. We'll see who's going to get it here. My goodness. It's Casey Hall and Ryan Benjamin and Kanan Biller battling. How about Kanan Biller on the inside? I think he's going to get it. He did at the line. So Biller 6th, Benjamin 7th, Holland 8th. You just now into 9th, William Brock in the 10th position. Jamison Thole 11th, Eli Bright 12th, Chase Buck 13th, Mitchell Collins 14th, Niall O'Hare 15th, Creed Daniels 16th, Owen Miles 17th, Josh King 18th, Sam Adolskin 19th, Nikolai Sykes, that's your top 20. Then Ben Gorich 21st, Darian Arnsdorf, Tyler Mills, Rodney Crouch now to the inside of Roman Fenway, then JD Figueroa, Sebastian Kukulon, Titan Nicholas, Mark Sy, and Dale Lightning, that's your top 30. Nonigan Scott, Nick Kennedy, Jason Dady, Gatlin Downey, Camden Jazorski, Noah Clifton, Ben Young, Stephen Cologne, last season's Dover winner. Nathan Stapleton, Keegan Thompson, that's your top 40. Travis Crampton 41st, and Chase Miller out of this race will go down in the books as a busted header for that Evernham number 10. Tough break for him, absolutely. As the leaders get spread out now, you know, we're getting closer and closer and closer to when pit cycles potentially would happen. We're right at lap 50 now. So the window might be getting ready to open here within just a few laps. And that would be the last stop to make it to the end. And while they're shuffling around right now, things have gotten reasonably calmed down for the time being. Everyone just trying to keep their stuff clean and get to the pit cycle here in just a short handful of laps. As we're now 29 laps to go here at Dover this time. It's Trey Wright ahead of Evan Hunter, who has now moved into the second position ahead of Jimmy Hogan, Colton Yo, and Trey Smith. Trey Smith falling back just a little bit, back to the 5th position. Keenan Biller up to 7th, so solidly he'll be able to hold on to the points lead by 6 points right now if things wrap up the way they are right now. Because I don't believe Trey Smith has gone up and led any laps so far in this race. Now we're coming to 27 laps to go this time. Still nobody going to come down just yet here at Dover for pit cycles. So I guess we're waiting a few more laps. Maybe we'll go as far as lap 60 before we see anybody come down. And yeah, nobody's going to come down there. So the guys just cruising along right now, trying to hold on to their cars and not wreck their stuff. Evan Hunter would love to close in on the 38 of Trey Wright, though. The closer he gets here before the cycle, the more of a chance he has to go and battle for this win after the pit cycles wrap up here in a few laps. The question is, who is going to be the first taker? Who is going to be the first one to come down? Trey Wright ran the corner wide there through 3 and 4. And allowed Hunter to gain on him just a little bit there. As even still late in this run here, seeing a bunch of side-by-side down throughout the field. And looks like Keegan Thompson, the 24, is going to come down. Down comes your leader, Trey Wright. Here's your pit cycle here on lap 56. Ryan Benjamin coming in. I don't know if anyone else is coming in. Tyler Mills, the 26, is also going to come down. And I believe that's Gatlin Downey. Yes, it is. Travis Crampton going to come down. Here comes your current leader, Evan Hunter, and he will come down. Colton Yo is going to stay out and get a bonus point for leading. Brady Ujust, Kane, and Bill are going to stay out. Well, we'll see what pitting later does here. I thought that pitting earlier might be better for you because you're on the track and have the faster speed, but we will see what happens here. Pitting later, maybe it is the best thing to do after all. We'll see as Colton Yo comes down, Brady Ujust comes down, here comes points leader Kanan Biller. And I believe you're going to get everyone else coming into the stall here, having to get down to 35 miles an hour. You're onto this pit road. Keegan Thompson comes out. There's Trey Wright in the 38. Lap down right now as the standings look. Meanwhile, cars getting ready to come off the pit road. There's Trey Smith coming out. And where in the world did Trey Wright go on the standings? We'll keep an eye on that as the car is coming back out onto the track. Kanan Biller listed as the leader right now. I don't think he's going to have it when things get finished filing out here. We're coming to 21 laps to go, and yes, Trey Wright goes to the lead, and caution! Oh, big crash! Nick Kennedy, Evan Hunter, Jimmy Hogan's in it. Late coming in, Nottingham Scott's in it, Trey Smith's in it. Oh, a big pileup, cars sliding in. And they're still coming in. On the low side, oh my goodness. Eli Bright's on his lid, and that is Dover's version of the big one right there. We're still not done piling them in yet. Sebastian Kugelon's in it. Creed Daniel, your Nashville winner. Jameson Thol's in it. Josh King is in it. JD Figueroa, Noah Clifton. I think Kanan Biller, I saw him slide in there, but I don't think he got any damage. Poor Casey Holland was having a good run and got damaged there. Oh, and Miles spins up into the wall there again. My, what a mess. What a mess here at Dover. And boy, doesn't that just shake things up. A major reset here. There's Trey Smith right there. Kanan Biller right there. The two big points rivals right now. First and second in the standings. There's Travis Crampton in the 21. Coming up. Will take his place in the line there. And I don't believe anyone's going to pit here under this caution. No, I do not believe so. Except for the cars that got damaged there under that incident. Right now, your top 10 is going to be Trey Wright, Jimmy Hogan, Colton Yo, Travis Crampton, and oh, trouble for Kanan Biller in the 16! He's blown up under this yellow flag, and there's smoke rolling out of the back of that Subway Ford. Holy cow! And he's going to lose the points lead. That is just the break that Trey Smith in the 91 needed. Oh my goodness. So mega trouble now for the Subway number 16 of Kanan Biller. Off his second win of the season, blowing up on the back straightaway here at Dover. He'll fall out of the 8th position, which will go to William Brock, presumably. Casey Holland and Tyler Mills will round out the top 10, but William Brock is turning low as well. Now he'll stay out there. Tough break for Kanan Biller. Well, as the pace at the field continues to pace here under this caution, as we get the one to go, let's take a look at what happened to put us under this yellow flag here at Dover. So going through turn 3 and 4, Figueroa going to go to the inside of Kennedy, right up into him, turns him into the inside wall hard. Figueroa hits the outside wall hard. The Nottingham Scott absolutely nowhere to go. And then behind, see, Wright just barely gets through. Evan Hunter gets involved. Hogan gets slipped. Colton Yo makes it through, and behind, just look out. Everyone gonna slide in here. There's Creed Daniel getting up on his side. Eli Bright goes upside down. And that's Dover's big one right there in turn 1 to bring out the second caution of this race. Let's take a look from another angle here. Watching from up above, you're going to see Figueroa come to the inside, slip up. There's the contact, hard into the inside wall. Bam! There goes Figueroa up. And boom, there's Nonagon getting in it. Here comes Evan Hunter. Wright gets through, bam, into the 45. Hogan gets tipped there, and everyone just look out behind here. That's Brady Ugess sliding in, Kanan Biller, Willie Brock, Tyler Mills, and just calamity there on the inside. This car is trying to slide to get slowed down. Stephen Colon getting a piece of Rodney Crouch there on the inside, the Season 1 Dover winner. My goodness. Well, the track is clear, we're good to go, so let's head to the restart and try to finish this race once again here at Dover. We're back with your live picture here at Dover. Trey Wright, Jimmy Hogan, Colton Yo, Travis Crampton, and Trey Smith, the top 5. The only cars a lap down as a result of that incident. The only cars lap down right now, JD Figueroa, Jamison Thole, and Eli Bright. Kanan Biller out with an ignition problem on that number 16. Creed Daniel, Levin Hunter, Chase Buck, Josh King, Darren Arnsdorf, Noah Clifton, Nick Kennedy, and Nonagon Scott out as a result of that accident. Green flag, 17 laps to go in the Canadian National Rail 400. Trey Wright in search of his first career win, as is Jimmy Hogan, Colton Yo. Colton gonna look to the inside of Hogan. The 3-car stretch, this may be the battle for the win right here. Figueroa slips up with Jamison Thole. That's 2 lap cars right there blocking the lead bunch. Travis Crampton, Trey Smith, Brady Ugess get to the inside. Eli Bright slips up. 3 and 4 wide behind going down the back straightaway. Eli's the slower lap car, trying to get out of the way. Brady Ugess on the back side of Trey Smith there going down the front straightaway. On the inside of Travis Crampton. Now Ugess is going to power to the inside of the 91, side by side. That's for position number 4. Give it to Brady Ugess as he throws it hard into turn 3. He'll clear the 91 with ease. But now Smith's going to look again. Not going to get there right now, but let's check in up front. Trey Wright, your Indianapolis 200 winner from last season in the DLP IndyCar Series. Did not win a race in Season 1 of the Cabela's Cup Series, looking for his first. Colton Yo in his first season, looking for his first win. Jimmy Hogan, after the embarrassment at Daytona, a lackluster season so far, trying to take advantage of this opportunity. Brady Ugess sits in the 4th position with a lap car in between him and Jimmy Hogan. Not in contention right now as we're at 11 and a half laps to go here at Dover. Lap 69 of 80. Colton Yo is closing in on the 38. Trey Wright slips up. This is looking like it's going to be a repeat of last year's finish, which was a good one. Here comes Colton Yo. Right on the backside. Wright slips up again, going down the back straightaway out of turn 2. He doesn't need to do that again. If Wright makes one mistake, Colton Yo is right there to pounce. 10 laps to go here at Dover. On the low side, Wright runs a little higher line through 1 and 2. Colton Yo is going to still be right there. Both of these cars are driving perfect right now. Now Yo's going to look to the inside with 9 to go, off into 1. He's not quite there, but that's not going to be the last move, I don't think. He's going to have a few more opportunities. He's still there. He still could have a shot here. And Jimmy Hogan would love to just get back up there, but now he slips through turn 3 and 4, and a lap car of Jamison Thole to the inside of him. And that will knock Jimmy Hogan out of contention for this win. Coming to 7 laps to go this next time. Trey Wright and Colton Yo gonna battle it out for this win. Jamison Thole could be here to spoil the party. Meanwhile, your points leader gonna come out of this race. It's gonna be Tree Smith in the 91, barring incident. He'll take the points lead back away from the 16 of Kanan Biller, who sadly will finish in the 33rd position due to that busted ignition that happened under the last caution. Now, Jamison Thole has caught up to Colton Yo and Trey Wright. With 6 laps to go, Colton Yo will move behind Jamison Thole. Will Thole try to pass Trey Wright, though? That's the question. If he doesn't, and he just stays in front of Colton Yo, or Yo doesn't get by here, that's it for Colton Yo. That would give Trey Wright the win. Now, 5 laps to go. One handful of laps left. Wright starting to pull away a little bit. That could be the break he needed. But Jamison Thole's going to drive it in deep, though he is not on the lead lap. He's trying to get back on the lead lap here. Currently 30th. I honestly don't know why he's racing the leader so hard. He has a lap car after all. You just assume he'd stay out of the way. But no, and that could potentially cost Colton Yo this win. He was going to be right there on the backside if Jamison Thole wasn't there, but we'll see what happens in these final 3 laps. Trey Wright is trying to hold on for win number 1. Colton Yo trying to get up there for win number 1. And Jamison Thole, the lap car. Meanwhile, Jimmy Hogan and Brady Ugest, if something happens with these front 3, could they get up there? Jimmy Hogan in the 3rd position, Brady Ugest 4th. Hogan slips up. And they're gonna touch sideways! Oh, what a save by both of them! Meanwhile, up front, side by side, Jamison Thole to the inside of Trey Wright. Could this benefit Colton Yo? White flag, 1 lap to go at Dover. Thole to the inside of Wright. Here comes Colton Yo on the inside of the 0. Side by side down the back straightaway. Colton Yo diving on the inside for the win. Through 3 and 4, a miracle in Delaware. Colton Yo, win number 1 in the Cabela's Cup Series in the CN Rail 400 at the last lap pass on Trey Wright, denying Trey Wright of his first win, instead taking his first win of his own. How about that? What a finish for the 2nd Cabela's Cup Series race in a row here at Dover. Oh my goodness. Doesn't get much better than that. Battling for the finish there. My goodness. Colton Yo wins the Canadian National Rail 400 at Dover. Trey Wright is going to have to settle for a painstaking 2nd place there. But he drove his butt off. He's going to get in victory lane sooner or later. Best of luck to your first Indianapolis 200 winner over the DLP IndyCar Series. Jimmy Hogan did hold off Brady Ugest for 3rd there. William Brock rounds out the top 5. Trey Smith, as we said, going to take the points lead from Kanan Biller. A good 6th place there for that 91 team. He needed a good run today, and he got it. Good job by that Evernham team. Another Evernham car, Ryan Benjamin, right there in 7th. Then Tyler Mills, Nicolay Sykes, and Gatlin Downey, a surprise 10th place there, who was pretty much a non-factor all day, but got a good finish there. With the 10th place finish, Haas CNC had a really good day. Both of their cars placing in the top 10. Congratulations to that bunch there. We'll go ahead and take a look at the rest of your standings here. JD Figueroa and Eli Bright, the only ones unable to finish on the lead lap, as Jamison Thole was able to get by and finish on the lead lap there in 30th on that last turn there. Kanan Biller, Creed Daniel, 1100, Chase Buck, Josh King, Darren Arnsdorf, Noah Clifton, Nick Kennedy, Nonigan Scott, and Chase Miller, the only ones unable to finish this race. Well, that'll wrap us up here at Dover. A wild race here for race number 11. But it was a good one, seeing a first-time winner once again here in the Cabela's Cup Series. Colton Yo for Haas CNC Racing finally gets it done. Congratulations to him. And best of luck to everyone next race at Pocono in the Hearst, Pennsylvania 500. It's going to be a good one. Until then, this is Freedomator. We'll see you in Pennsylvania. Y'all have a good one.